We don't need no stinking practice, do we? Oh, regret that, no doubt. Oh, my word. Let's hope my computer stays alive today. It didn't in yesterday's stream. Not a good start. Yep. Saw that happening from way out. Okay, way better start. Terrible. So much airtime. And then I didn't do sharp enough turning. Skateboard grind. Well, that's wide. You think? Something's not quite right from where my keyboard is or where my chair is. I don't know what it is, but something doesn't feel right. I mean, with a bad start like that, I don't know if I should keep going. I mean, I can get a PB, but I'll never get the auto time with that. Just the lines when I'm slower don't work. My normal lines when I'm slower just aren't gonna work, are they? terrible so far. Hey, first time we made it here today. That's risky. So be it. Wow, wonky. Not a great session time. Obviously. First run though. Oh, what am I doing? Well. Wow. Did not think I could make it around that height, but we did. Had to get off the gas a bit there because I knew it was headed into the checkpoint. Whatever. Whatever. Oh dear. Just braking for safety in there, you know. Woo. Yeah, I would have been surprised if I found a way that... Oh, I did find a way that worked. Outstanding. Oh, that was at the very limits of that one. Hi, Marius. Weekly Shorts Discovery. Well, seems I missed a risky finish. How about you? Top 800 on map 1. Gonna be a pretty maxed out map, I would think, by the end. 117.2. That's author time in the no respawn. Best I've done. It's the second time we've seen it. With a massive crash finish. Man, if I get this author time with a crash, that would be mad, wouldn't it? Boom. What an excellent exit to that dirt turn. That was incredible. Did you play the Casual of the Week map? Marius, or not? From yesterday. I guess you didn't. Yeah, no worries. Just asking. Ah. Very nice. Yeah, map 1 is going to be pretty maxed out by next Sunday, I would think. My guess is that's a win for Hobbit. Well, that was obviously terrible. Game, come on. On 17.9, eh? Hi Grumpy, yes. I don't know exactly what it is right now. 38 would be my guess. Yeah, 38. How about you? $38°C, yes. What is it for you, Grumpy? 34 for Marius in Denmark, I guess. Oh, right. Yeah, it must be nice to be less than that. $9. Honestly, I don't think I can survive another summer like this in Central Europe. Moving to Antarctica. Not quite. Well, this is a very good start. Not rescuable. Again, I said something positive, which of course is instant end of lap. Rescued. Not the worst I've done there, to be fair. See, I tried not to say it's so positive, but the game knew I was trying to be positive and screwed me over one more time. That obviously was crazy long on the drift. Don't do that, people. Not a good idea. Hmm. $118.2. Bit far from the 117 too that we saw at the start of the stream, huh? Insane. Bad SDs. Whatever. Shortcut. Useless, of course. Probably didn't need the brake tap on that one actually. But again, I'm doing it just for safety. Nice lines so far. Whoops, I said something positive. Ah, what a terrible exit for the dirt turn there. This is nowhere near auto time. Even if we do one-shot it, which we don't. Two-shot. Better session time now, but pretty rubbish still. Eight months of the year, Grumpy, it's 9 degrees for you. Where are you again? Oh, 8 months, it's above 30, I see, okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking of, I really want to move to Lanzarote, I think. I think that's my plan. Marius getting another PB on map 1. Top 600. I don't know if I'll do that well tomorrow. Top 300. Alright. GG. Lanzarote, yeah. I mean, you'd be thinking, well, like, what difference does it make? Surely it's hot there as well, right? It is, but it's never insane like it is here. It's always between like 10, it's always between like 20 and 30. Never, it always stays in that range. Oh. The big ocean around the world keep the temps down now. I don't know why it doesn't get really hot there. I mean, 100 kilometers from the frickin' Sahara. But, yeah, pass. I don't know. It's just comfortable there for me. Yeah, maybe. I mean, it's like the windiest. It's very, very, very windy there often. I mean, not every day. You're not going to get blown over, but there is a good breeze all the time on Lanzarote as well. I'll take that as a good exit for that corner. What would this one shot have been? I wonder. Whoa. $117.29 again. That's the second 117.2 that we've seen today. Come on. Yeah, how do I not have this author time now? Crazy. That was with a release in the middle as well. Okay, well that was crazy slow. Therefore I didn't have the right line there. No SDs. Whoops. 36 hours so far. Okay. Tier 22S. Oh, wait, hold on. Thank you. Thank you for telling me. Wait. Oh, yes, okay. I thought you meant that I had stream chat turned off on the stream. Yes, so I am parallel streaming on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. I always have, I always will. And yeah, welcome back. How are you doing? Thought something was crawling on my foot there. I had to look down away from the screen, sadly. Alright, come on. Right, we've seen 117.2 twice already today and there's no respawn timer. What are the chances that we can convert it today? Missed half the booster. These are very bad lines. Well, that ends that. Much better line. Nice SD. Nice exit. Very far jump. That's not good. I mean... just about one-shotting the ending, basically, for me. Oops. Yep. Just need to one-shot the ending on a good run. And it's an auto time. One that I think I have deserved. But there is no room for safing, so we have to go all out. Not like Brazil, where we safed it quite a bit in the last water section. That was quite slow, unfortunately. That was meh as well. That was good though. That was average. Oh, bad ending. Yeah, very bad ending, sadly. Would have been a... Yeah, why couldn't I just do that? For a 1:17.4 would have been a PB by a big margin, eh? But it would have been disappointing not to have the auto time there. No SD. No SD. I mean, the SDs don't matter for the auto time, of course. Absolutely irrelevant. It's just nice to have that tiny bit of extra leeway at the end when you mess up, right? If you're gonna lose a tenth somewhere, the SDs have probably built up that for you to throw away, right? That's all. They're completely irrelevant for the auto time. On a good run, I don't really care what people say. They're wrong and I'm right. So we've proved it multiple times. I don't need to change my opinion on that. Hey, hey. Okay, can I rescue? No, sadly not. Doopy 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 doo. Next. Yes, Marius. What? What bad news do you have? I know there is. Yeah, 10 seconds is sort of the expected world record now. Less, probably. Under 10 seconds. Should be quite easy to get a 10-second time in the hunt, though. Tomorrow. It's not exactly difficult to get there. Ah, very wide, damn it. Yeah, okay. Favourable. Wow, that might be the best I've ever done that section. Needed a brake tap there. And we'll never know what the result is because Nadeo are allowed to place checkpoints. So that's the end of that little experiment. Well, this is about half a second down on what we normally would be here. But it didn't matter in the end. Once again, Nadeo checkpoint kills the run. Wasn't anything to do, not my fault, not at all. Nadeo checkpoint killed it. So wide. Whatever, we're doing fine. That's balls. Well, when we end up failing at the end of today, we have one final chance on Wednesday to get this author time before the new season is released. And then it's game over, I guess. That's a nice start. Oh god. Well, we lost it all again, obviously. Never mind. We plod on. Right. We are into our second hour of the stream. And that means we turn the fan up one. Oh, but almost no change. We are on 8. Wow. I mean, it's not perfect, but I'll sure take that. And that'll be a checkpoint. Can't avoid it. Once again, I stupidly said something positive about the in-progress run. And, it's killer. Ugh. I don't think I'm celebrating. I'm just commenting on my. I'm a streamer. Gotta say what's happening, no? I can just be quiet for 3 hours if you want. I mean, some people might want. That was slow though. I mean, that was slow too, but we got out of it alive. It's the most positive thing I can say about it. Cursed. We are cursed. Yeah, I can't rescue that. Beginner streamer. How do you mean? I've been doing this for 3 years. Unless you think this map is easy. Some people do, I guess. Damn it. Easy for Mudder, yeah, probably. Actually, honestly, the map isn't that hard. The auto time is hard. Not like Canada, right? That's an actual freaking hard map. Just to drive it and survive it. This one is okay. You know? Okay, our next PB attempt. You've not played these, you have some top 100 records in previous campaigns. 10-hour session, yeah. Well, we're into hour 37, I guess. Almost. Well, yeah, we are into hour 37 because we start at 0 hours, right? So 36. We are halfway into our 37th hour on this one. Obviously that was slow. Isaiah. How's things? Weekly shorts, yeah, nice. Mario is doing that right now as well. Yeah, of course I play them. Every Sunday night I release the Weekly Shorts Discovery video. You know that. You've watched it before. Last week you used it to find the line on track 5. My time on map 3 is useless, so... But as I understand it, a good run is low 10 seconds, right? Zayo on map 3. Hi KO. How you doing? Anyway, today we have already seen a 117.21 and a 117.29 here in the no respawn timer. I do not know why I cannot convert these to an actual author time. It is getting quite annoying that I cannot one-shot it when I need to. You got a 9.8. Yeah, very well done. Hi, Monica. Everyone's joining today. Why couldn't everyone join yesterday for the casual of the week? Grr. I also didn't find the risky finish on map 4. Hardest map to get a clean run, yeah. Just, I get screwed by the ending every time, almost. Like, I basically get to the ending on author time pace, and then I two-shot it, you know, it's... pretty dumb. I know what I'm doing everywhere. My lines are good enough. They may not be amazing. But I have the pace. That was average, let's say. That was terrible. That was nice and tight. That was pretty average, the exit there. And then, as always, we'll two-shot the author time. Easy game. Fuck me. That's a 117.27, so we've seen it 3 times today. Hi, Red. Also, I mean, look at my PB. I'm 1 second away from the author time. Does that really tell the story? No. I haven't had a PB for 20 hours on this map. I mean, yeah, I'm going balls to the wall because I have to. I cannot release one single bit. You didn't find the risky finish, Marius, on 4? No, Brazil I have more. But Brazil was an easier map compared to this. I mean, this is not difficult. Driving the map, as you can see, I'm okay. Yeah. This is not a difficult map to drive, right? If I cannot drive Canada. But this map I can drive. Could get a PB. Worth continuing, I guess. Obviously, we're way short of the author time on this. You're jumping or going low on the jump? What jump? What are we talking about? 15 hours short. Which map are you talking about? That was bad. Oh, map 1, okay. A bit wide, whatever. Whee! Found $10 on the street today. You actually passed the exam against all expectations, and now even got a gifted sub in Grenadi's stream. Very nice, Toxie. Welcome back. I'm very happy to hear things went okay, and that you're not going to be down a year. Also, that pays for the pays for half of your Trackmania sub that you bought yesterday. Oh, that's far too long a jump. That was very slow, oh my word. I don't think I've had a longer drift through there. That was nice. Probably one of my better ones through there. That was average, I would say. Not quite as tight as I would like to be there, though. Reasonable exit there. I don't think we're on pace. Certainly not like that. I don't think that was on pace, KO. I'm not sure. I don't exactly know where my splits need to be, but I think that was mid 117. It felt like it could have worked, I don't know. Like, this was extremely slow on that run. Oh. But, you know as well as I do, there are going to be so many more failed runs before I get the real one. Oh. I think, Monica, that I can easily get it now. It's just, I just need to one-shot the finish, you know? Well, KO, less annoying than this one. Well, I had zero expectation of being able to complete Greece last season. Toxie, I could install that plugin. But also, and this may not be a very popular opinion, the SDs at the beginning, all the way up to here, are completely irrelevant for getting the author time. I have proven so many times that you do not need them for the author time. Yes, I would love to have the extra couple of tenths so that I can mess up later in the lap. Sure, but they're not needed for the author time. Whatever I do, if I get SDs or if I don't get SDs, I can still get the author time. And not getting them just perfect, that's definitely not gonna kill it. See, none there. And I'm way ahead of my ghost again. Easy game. I think people mistakenly think that this is a full speed map. Yeah, the first part. Yeah, somewhere between 0.3 and 0.5 is a good gain, I would think. Obviously I want to get it right. But I don't think I'm doing bad. That obviously was extremely wide. Okay. That might be the best I've ever done that, apart from on the practice map. That was very slow. That was a lot of airtime, unfortunately. And this is wide. Okay, but I managed to drag it in. And I'm way behind on my actual PB. South Korea is the only identity that isn't complete garbage. Yeah, South Korea was by far the easiest for me. I don't know how easy or hard Hungary is because I haven't got there. But Canada? No, I can't even drive the map. I get to the end like 1 in 1,000 on Canada. It's, I mean, I'm not making excuses, but I think Canada is not suited to me on keyboard. Hungary is unplayable on the campaign version. Why is that? So yeah, I skipped Canada because I thought Australia would be easier to drive, which is definitely true. I just had no idea of the ridiculousness of the author medal here. The beam is almost impossible to land on. So what makes it different in the competition version then? Have they actually modified the map or what? They made it wider. Oh, that's cool. Too hard for the pros. Oh. Honestly, I mean, I don't know if Nadeo are ever going to realize that having these maps in the campaign is just bad for their game, but I hope they do, and I hope they get them removed. Or they just don't set competition author times on them, right? There's really no need to set these crazy author times. Yeah, no one plays these maps, Monica, ever. They get the author time, if they bother, and then never ever open these again. These are just not good for the game. Honestly though, KO, I don't mind the maps being in the campaign, right? They teach me things, which is great. But there's no need for the ridiculous author time. The author time is irrelevant, right? The pros will always get and smash the author times by 5 to 10 seconds, even the competition author times, right? What's the point in making them hard like that for the 99% of people that play their game? And some of them stop paying for the game because of it, right? It's just super bad to have these in the game. Honestly, I would say keep the maps and reduce the author time. Like a second. Remove each of them by a second. And I think people would play them more. And then that would achieve the thing that the Nadeo wanted to achieve, which is to engage people in the competition. Engage people in the esports, right? Because more people would play them and more people would be like, oh wow, the pros are really freaking good. I can only get the author time by a few tenths, but the pros can beat it by several seconds. Now I appreciate it, right? But no one is having that feeling because no one is playing these maps. Average. Don't know if this is on pace. It isn't now. We will see in 2 days. What do you mean? I mean, we know. It's here, look. This tells you people are not playing. Yes, definitely. Grubby was in the stream the other day and said what they all were. Did he say Norway, I think? Was one that came to mind just then? I don't remember exactly. Oops. I'm the only person that plays them. Yeah. I mean, I play them because I make the author medal with commentary videos for people to learn on YouTube. Those are some of my most ever watched videos. So for me, it's kind of, it's my job to play this map. Japan, Norway, Poland, Saudi Arabia, and Argentina. So you know what the identities are then, right? Oh, bobsleigh identity at the end there, I guess. Perfect line. That was awful. Bob identity, yeah. Tightrope sounds frightening to me, though. As a keyboard player, I'm feeling I might need to be mapping action key 1. What do you mean, Monica? Oh, that was lovely. That might be the best I've ever done it. Okay. And I can't rescue to find out what it was. You... Wait, what? You all had 90 days to submit your best maps and Nadeo chooses. What? What for? Marius. Toxie, your math teacher told you to get out your earphones and hear a podcast in your lesson. In his lesson. Oh, you wish campaign was... I see. You wish the campaign was community made. That could be a thing. It's one less thing for Nadeo to do. I think there'd have to be some extremely strict guidelines, though. And Nadeo could make some, like, final alterations or something, right? Probably. To make it suitable for campaign. Because 1 to 10 have to be a very specific style for beginners, don't they? Whoops. I've accidentally pressed a key, which I didn't mean to. Let's see what this would have been then. Pretty good, I think. This is a very good start to the lap. That was way too much airtime. If I one-shot this, I'll be annoyed. That was pretty slow out the dirt. So I'm plus 31 at... Oh, well now we'll never know. Because unfortunately Nadeo are allowed to place checkpoints. So that's the end of the lap. That's the end of that test. Your top 6 in your country. Well, I very much look forward to a bobsleigh identity. Even some pros complain about the checkpoint placement. Yeah, makes sense. It's just on this map and on most Nadeo maps, it's the respawn. Every checkpoint placement by Nadeo is almost a respawn trap. It's crazy. You'd think they would learn something in however many years they've been doing it, right? Nope. Same shit every season. Well, I don't know what that was, but I can still PB. Which would be, you know, something. I shouldn't really be going for it. Right, there's only one prize here, and that's the auto time. PB is irrelevant, even though my current PB makes me look like a chump. What's that, KO? Ah, the bobsleigh identity. Ah. Okay, 1 second. As long as it doesn't play like normal bobsleigh, that'll be good. What I mean is, like, bobsleigh, I seem to, I do exactly the same inputs from lap to lap, and yet one lap I will be 3/10 quicker than a previous lap for no reason. Let's have a look. Of course we get an ad. Why wouldn't we get an ad? Before we continue to YouTube, right, let me interact. And we get another ad. Oh, okay, that looks easy. It's just an obstacle dash. Just an obstacle dash. What? Where did that come from? Oh, is that you? Is that... Oh dear. Okay, that bobsleigh looked fine. That wasn't really bobsleigh, was it? That was just move left and right, avoiding obstacles. That wasn't bobsleigh driving. I was afraid that it was going to be some... if you don't have the exact 34% steering, you can't finish the map, right? But that's not the case. Also, was most of that bobsleigh uphill? That's unusual for a bobsleigh, isn't it? What makes it an identity, I guess. But yeah, this is unfortunately the final session that I can have on Australia. The final full session. We obviously have a little bit of time on Wednesday before the season is released. But we will be going directly into Discovery, of course, at 5 o'clock on Wednesday. And then it's game over for this map and this author time. I have 0 time to play off stream. And there's a hell of a lot going on right now. Offline. Setting up a Minecraft server would be one of those things. I will need to get a bit more advice from people. Because I have no idea what these... I guess package managers for Minecraft, all of that are. What to use for the anti-griefing, etc, etc. I've done a tiny bit of research, but I want to know from people who know what they're doing. I'm a software engineer. I have been a software engineer. Doesn't mean I know about Minecraft servers. Yeah, Minecraft server. Have you not been in the Discord, KO? We have been having a few polls about what people would want to do. And the final poll has ended today, which means I need to do a tiny bit more research on these anti-griefing things, the plugins that we would need, all of that. And then I'll get it sorted. But there seems to be many options available, which in general, as I don't know about the subject very much, is confusing. So I mean, I should... so the splits on screen are basically the session time where I got a 1:17:27, right? So I should be able to compare my run to those splits, right? You had a good run, Toxie? Or just a good start? All I need is just someone on the Discord who can answer my questions. I can list what I think the options are. And people can say good or bad. And then we'll go ahead and get it sorted. I don't need a custom Minecraft server, right? There are set things available. I just need to know which ones are good or bad. That's all. I need to do a tiny bit more research on the anti-griefing thing. There are tutorials, so... But obviously, the people that create those tutorials are highly opinionated in that you should do it their way. No, it's not that complicated, Theo. There's a plugin, at least that I've seen, that people are recommending where... Hold on. Oh, I don't know how I got out of there. That brake tap was king. I didn't quite make it further though. Can I save this for a run? No, too much brake to do that. Gotta learn for the last exam. Good luck, Toxie. So there are plugins you can get for anti-griefing, where basically you can say, right, the first 1,000 blocks are spawn, and you can set permissions to who can do what. You can also install a plugin which remembers every modification to blocks, so you can just roll back, right? Instead of having to roll back an entire world to a backup. Backups are another important thing. But there's an anti-griefing plugin which takes care of who's allowed to break blocks in a chunk. And what you do is you equip yourself a gold shovel. And if you're the first person to break a block in that chunk, it's your chunk. Or something like that. But yeah, I need to see what people think about all of these. Yeah, you're basically claiming it, exactly. You stake claim to your land. Now, obviously, if we lose people, right, then we would want some way of recovering those chunks. So all of that stuff, I need to do some research into that kind of thing. Yeah. I obviously don't know which are the best plugin managers. Like, I know there are things called Paper, Forge, and stuff, and I have no idea. So yeah, I will put some options on the table and then we'll get it going. I just need a little bit of spare time, like 3 or 4 hours, to do this final research, and then we'll go. Then we'll get it live. Ooh. Ah. Right, lots of questions now. Why can't you... the chunk thing won't work, because if you make a TNT cannon, it's not me lighting the TNT, it's the machine. Okay. I don't know. Of course you can join, Monica. But it has basically been decided that we are going to use Java. That was the most popular response in that first poll that we did. There might be the vague possibility that we can install some plugins that allow Bedrock players to connect. I just don't want to go overboard on the plugins. it ruins the vanilla experience, right? But more importantly, it takes up all the memory that I would like to use for more people to play, right? That's it's a trade-off. Indeed, Minecraft will run on almost anything, I agree. Yeah, the more the merrier. I'm gonna, like... Maybe we say... up to 32 people. Should be what I aim for, the memory on the server. Again, a little bit of research needed. Obviously, my next... After Wednesday, my next 10 days will be creating the author medal with video, author medal with commentary videos. So I will be extremely busy, but I will definitely try and find time to do the research. And then we can get it quickly up and going. I hope. And then we'll see what my accountant says about such an expense. Not nice words, I would think. Don't slide. Ah, too wide. I do not have a strong computer. My laptop has died 3 times this week from the heat. That's not happening. Plus it would need to be on 24/7. That is 100% not happening. And I would need to maintain backups and so on and so on. That is a full-time job. That is not for me. No compromise gaming. No thanks. I'm not buying a computer. A Realm server is open 24/7. Yes, but using a Microsoft Realm is by far the most expensive way of doing it. And you get very, very, very limited options. With what you can set up there. Also, people will need to I will need to investigate, like, what is it called? Mumble? Is that what people use? If people want voice. I don't know. All of this is open for discussion. I am not, we are doing it for the community, not for the, not for me. I think it will be fun. But one thing, what I would consider using the Realm Microsoft free for 1 month Realm server for, like once I finish with a lot of the things that I want to do in my private world, my playthrough world, then maybe I can set up the Realm server for free for 1 month, and we can do one of those other things that I wanted to try. Like we can have 4 people do a complete the monument map for a month, right? And I can use my 1 month free Realm server for that. Just start the server. I need to get a lot of things set up from the beginning, Marius, because I don't want to have to reset the server. I don't want to have to completely empty the server every few days because I forgot something, you know, and start again. I thought I said look out in January for the polls, no? Either way, we're close. It's coming. It's a-coming. Oh. We are into hour 3 of the stream. That means my fan is going up to its final setting for the day. Up to 9. You can just ask Claude to set it all. 2026, just use AI, yeah. Zayo has moved over to YouTube. If anyone knows a random 355 more people on YouTube, I would love to get to 1,000 subscribers so I can start working out what does or doesn't work for my channel. How was casual of the week? Well, we sort of got our 5 players. if you include Galaxy's complete disconnect, then we had 5 players. So it was a bit of an anticlimax, but yeah, it happened regardless. So that's another YouTube video for me. Who won? Lacey. I wish they were here today because I didn't realize that that was their first win. Lacey, followed by Mr. Chicken, followed by Resiny. You can play the map. It's in the campaign in the club. Obviously, where we store them all. I invented a corner that I am calling the casual curve. Oh, well done. Go and try out map 65 in the Casual of the Week campaigns in the club and experience the casual curve. I probably won't use it again, but if you see anyone else build something like that, you can tell them, "Oh, your map contains a casual curve. Nice." Patent pending. Grip. Oh, I just cannot PB! I am destined to fail this by 1 second, even though I have beaten the author time multiple times. In theory. It's just gonna look really bad for me when I end up 1 second with 1 second missing. Really annoying. Nice transitions. Very nice line. 0.2 behind my best right now. 0.1 ahead of my best right now, and that was amazing. So was that. I would say this is my best ever run. Slightly wide. Average speed out of there. And yeah. Nadeo checkpoints. Nothing I can do to rescue it, so we'll never know what it could have been. I mean, that was clearly an author time, right? That was beating my 117.27 by 0.3. So again, another author time thrown in the bin. Very wide, but whatever. Nice early landing. It's a bit awkward. What's your region, guys? What region are you trying to win? Florida. I cannot get a PB on the full speed map. I've tried so many times, but I'm just wasting my efforts on it. I cannot get a PB on the full speed map. I cannot get a PB on whichever the bobsleigh map is this season, 13 I think. And I cannot get a PB on map 7, the early tech map. The awkward early tech map. What? Oh, 04, yeah. So apart from the competition maps, '04 is my currently worst ranked map in Vienna. And I am 0.088 away from the champion medal. To me, that's ridiculous. Oh yeah, forget 08. I don't play khaki. But yeah, 04 is currently my worst ranked map at 0.088 away from the champion medal. That to me is insane. Not bad. Did the brake tap for safety there. Oh, that was sweet. This should be fast. That was a lot of airtime there, though. This can be sliding. No, we avoided it. I think this stands a chance. But I once again need to one-shot. And we're not going to one-shot. Oh, nearly two-shot it again just to annoy myself. No, that's slow. Wait up. Let's see what it would have been with a real pace. That's slightly slow. Ooh, close. There we go. Oh, slight slowdown, but a 1:17.6. Okay. Oh. I also didn't attempt the backwards zoop. I got a fantastic forwards flight. I never want to play it again. I got a fantastic forwards flight and I'm still 0.3 from Warrior Medal. That shows you how many people have wasted their life on that track. But yeah, I'm not playing khaki in the campaign. Nope, nope, nope. Damn it. I hate losing out there with just... It's like a millisecond between getting the right line and not getting the right line there. Coming off that dirt. No. Right. 40-ish minutes left today. Sadly, we are again leaving without a PB. It's been... yeah, 20 hours without a PB. Well, 40 minutes is a long time, yes, but not when you've already gone 20 hours without a PB. Then it's insignificant. It was terrible, way too much just sliding. I think I should be giving this author time just on principle. I've earned it, therefore I should have it. bar jump, sadly. Yeah, that's why we're no longer ahead. And I had to take that one quite tight. Well, I can PB. Hi, Ghost. Oh. I'll take that. That might be the worst I've ever done there. Apart from when I don't make it, of course. Not quite as far inside. Made it in though. Nice late transition there. Oh. Beautiful. I love that line when I get it. That's nice too. Nice early transitions. More time spent on the ground. That was quite good. And that was balls. Never mind. That was good. Bit too inside. Oh, I don't know how I made that. Wow. Good speed out. Right, another PB attempt. Coming very quickly to an end, of course, because that's life. I could have carried on and seen what that would have been. I was nowhere near all the time though, so... yeah, why bother? Pretty good start. Very early landing, beautiful. Bit of a late landing there. These are minor improvements. Can't believe we've two-shot the auto time again today. So sad. Oh. So sad. Multiple times, in fact, haven't we? 117.21 and 117.27 we two-shot auto times. Wasn't it? Those were obviously wonky lines, but we're alive. Nice. Ooh, that's a bad line. Rescued. And yep, rescued again. Yeah. Ooh, this one has another chance. That's a bit wide, but we'll survive it. Good speed. Another PB chance. Do I watch the World Cup? No. It's on at stupid o'clock in the morning anyway, isn't it? For me, it's in America, yes? South America, anyway. That's not something I can do. I don't get enough sleep as it is. Apart from gambling, I have no interest in football. But it will make me a millionaire. Those were nice lines for me, I think. And then I mess it up instantly, of course. Another good start. Best ever, apparently. Wow. Well, PB still possible. See how far ahead there I was. That's amazing. The $1 16 leg parlay. Not that's gonna make me a millionaire. My bot is gonna make me a millionaire. It'll take 9.5 years, but it will do it. Trust me. There's a bunch of stuff that I need to add to my bot. Like, I'm slowly adding countries to it to make it available for it. The gamble on. Yesterday I added Norway. Tomorrow I will have enough data to add Uruguay tomorrow. So that will be expanding the markets. I also need to add, well, I need to code Dutching for Dutching bets for greyhounds and horse racing. That would be another very profitable market for me to get into, but I have very little time to do any code right now, especially with the new season releasing on Wednesday. So I can't really do anything for another month. Planning on selling access to my bot. No. Not until it makes me rich. There's only a limited amount of money available in markets, right? So once my bot starts betting big numbers, I can't have competing bots doing the same thing, right? Oh, don't know how I survived that. I mean, it's a pretty rubbish line I took through there, but yeah, fine. Has it already started turning small profits? It did in the beginning, but then I started, we did some experiments. So it's trying to fight its way back to the starting capital right now. But now I know what consistency I need from random markets to open them. But basically it's just doing what I was doing manually for the last 5 years. And I was making 2.5% per week compounding, right? When I had the time to do it. And that's why I have created the bot. Because I never had time to do it, so but now let's see. Now let's see, after I stop doing my experiments. I mean, when I add Dutching, there will also be a little experimentation period. but that won't be for quite a while yet. So now it's just pure business. Well, whatever. Oh my god. For the second time in a week, there is a cloud in the sky. Insane. Insane images from Europe. Here. Get the news reporters out. Quick. Hold the front page. You can watch the progress of the bot, KO. There is a channel in the Discord where I post the balance every day. No. That was a fine start. Wide. Oh, man. Sweet. Good speed. Dang it. Oh. I really can't continue living like this in this heat. Using the brake there just for safety. Sham Chowder, welcome back. Right now it's 38 degrees C. Yesterday it was 40 C. I don't know what that is in F. Yeah, it's been the last 10 days have been a crazy heat wave in Europe. Wednesday we cool down a bit, but it's not over. Like the last 5 days, it hasn't gone below 27 C overnight, so been pretty horrific. Alright, are we setting up another chance for a PB? It looks like we are. Not gonna be one. Oh. Central aircon, yeah. Unfortunately, my building, it's not possible at all. Which is very much why I am considering moving to Lanzarote very soon. Yes, we do, Axis Oxy. Hi there. This is the very last full session that we can spend on this map. We have had 3 author times in the no respawn timer today. I still haven't converted it. Not even to a PB for the last 20 hours. Obviously we will have 1 and a bit hours on Wednesday. Oh god, do you know what, guys? It was supposed to be the start of community maps today, wasn't it? Thursdays and Mondays. I've forgotten. My bad. We'll have to do that starting next week. Brig. The heat has clearly got the better of my brain. But yes, I think I'm going to try to move to Lanzarote at some point. It sounds weird that an island just off the coast of Africa by the Sahara has far more reasonable temperatures for me than Vienna, right? That sounds so weird. But it is. Eek. That was slow. Slightly more exit speed though. Right, another chance at a PB. Hopefully. Yep. How am I going to mess it up this time? Like that. Living close to the ocean, yeah. I think it must be that. It's quite windy there as well sometimes, or a lot of the time. So yeah, in Lanzarote it just permanently stays between 20 and 28 degrees. Never more, never less. Nice and bearable for my English senses. Good enough. I had to rescue in the setup there. Did that lose me time? Not relevant time, apparently. That was a bad line. I'll take that, but obviously a double drift is poor. I can still PB, believe it or not. Less likely now. Well, sadly, it looks like this week's cloud has gone and the sun is back. Good line. In case people are wondering, the current splits that I'm against, that is my that's the lap that got my no respawn timer of a 117.27. I think. I'm not sure. Maybe not, because oh, I don't know. It's pretty much author time pace, basically, the splits that I'm racing against right now. Yes, yes, it is. That was the two-shot run, I think. No, it wasn't. Oh, fuck knows. My brain is fried. Not that I had much to start with. No, it is that is the two-shot run. Definitely. But yeah. The current splits are author medal pace by almost 0.1 that I'm racing against. So we'll do about 5 more minutes and then I can have a break. Before we return this evening with the not at all stressful game, Don't Starve. Oh man, that's gonna be heated. Yeah, sorry for all the people that were expecting a community map today. That is my bad. I forgot. New schedule. Completely skipped my mind there. Right, let's see if we can get one more decent run. Attempt. PB attempt. In the next 3 minutes or so. What we call it for the day. I hope so. We've had so many. One should always be just around the corner, right? Yeah. Not that one. Very extended flight there, sadly. This might be the one. Looks like it's gonna be, but we'll see. Certainly not an auto time pace, but PB possible. It just depends on the dirt turn. Yeah, I'd say it's PB possible. Let's try and get one more. That was anticlimactic, wasn't it? Rushing at the easy transition. Time is fleeting. Right, whatever full-ish lap we get now, we'll have to call it. On that. Bit wide, obviously. Lots of airtime through there, so that's poor. Obviously not auto medal pace anymore. Yeah, so whatever happens now, this is the last lap. Rescued. Looks like it's going pretty much the distance, so not bad. PB chance. Came to an end at the stupid flags. I'll get it to the finish. Whoops. Well, at least I'll get it as far as Nadeo's checkpoint placements allow me to anyway. Ah. Looks like we can finish. Not going to break any records with this one, but... There we go. I finish. No. There we go. I finish. A 1:18.2. It would have been a PB. Woulda, shoulda, coulda. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Whatever it is. I don't know. Anyways, let me exit that because the game runs cooler on this screen. And then I will put the schedule in the stream and I will say that was a try-hard stream for the day where I tried to get better at Trackmania, and today we did not. Join me, same time every day, 3 o'clock European for more playthrough streams. No, try-hard streams. And join me at 8 o'clock European for the playthrough stream, where tonight it's the turn of Don't Starve Hamlet. Hope to see you in either stream. Thanks a lot for joining. Until then, bye-bye.